Hey, what's up guys, Mashine here, come back with another video. This video is kind of going to be branching off my last video, so if you haven't seen that already, I recommend you go ahead and check it out. But this is going to be investing in Broken Fang stickers, a little bit more in depth than I have gone in the past, looking at each sticker, the investment potential, and just talking about them in general. But before we get into this, only about 17 to 18% of you guys are actually subscribed, and if you're not subscribed already, it helps out the channel a ton. Discord's going to be the top link in the description. Let's hop on into it. First up here, I'm going to be starting with the common stickers. These are stickers that no one really cares about. And first off, we got the Ancient Beast here. Now the Ancient Beast is one that no one's really interested in. Right now it's going for about 11 cents. I think there's definitely some investment potential just because the sticker is so cheap right now, but the investment potential is going to come from the amount of people that are actually using this, and I don't see too many of that. Therefore, it's probably going to be holding a lower value, but at 11 cents, there's not a ton of ways to go down. There's a lot of buy orders for this coming in at almost 200,000 down to 3 cents, so it's definitely not going to hit 3 cents value considering there's 14,000 of them listed on the market, but there's just not a lot of potential with that. And that goes for the Ancient Marauder as well. There is only 8,000 of these, but too many people are not going to be after this, and for that reason it probably won't hold a high price point as well. And I feel like that same advice kind of applies to the Badge of Service. Now I don't see too many people that are specifically looking for this sticker as some sort of investment potential. I just don't think it looks good. Honestly, the sticker does not look that good in my opinion. Next two I want to talk about here, Ancient Protector's a little bit weird because in my experience, I felt like this one was dropping a little less commonly than the others, and I think it actually has a little bit more detail than the others as well. I think it's a decent looking sticker. I don't think there's a lot of crafts it looks good on though, and for that reason, it's probably going to hold a decent price point, but not that high. And the same advice goes for the stone scales. I feel like the stone scales, in my opinion, actually looks really good. I think the blue combination on it looks pretty good, but there's just not a lot of crafts that these stickers work on. The most desirable guns are like the Print Stream, which has such a modern look on it with the holographic on it, and that just doesn't blend well with these stickers on them. Looking at our stickers with the animals on them, first up we got the Enemy Spotted. Now the Enemy Spotted is a little unique because I think it looks decent, but once again, all these stickers in the common form of them are really struggling to find crafts that work for them. And when you move over to the Coiled Strike and the Stalking Prey, I feel like they're decent looking stickers and they're probably going to hold a price point of maybe double what they're at right now, but I don't see a lot of potential for these. They're going to go up and they're probably going to become pretty obsolete. Most Shattered Web stickers that didn't look good probably going to be in the same boat as those. For that reason though, it can't hurt to hang on to the stickers you currently have of these for 15 cents ish. You're not going to be getting a whole lot back that you can put towards something that's going to be better. I think there's definitely some potential for these in the long term, but there's just a long time you're going to have to wait before you see any sort of change or profit that you're really going to be able to significantly see. Finally, to wrap up the common stickers here, we have the sticker Broken Fang. Now this one I think could definitely hold a higher price point. You can just see it by the demand in the market. All the other ones have roughly 8,000 to 10,000 of them for sale. Broken Fang sticker only has 4,000 of them for sale, and it's got a decent price point of 18 cents right now. I think once the operation ends, this one will probably be the first one to rise. As we saw with Shattered Web, any stickers that directly relate to the operation with the operation's name in them usually like to have a little spike after the operation. And I think that the Operation Broken Fang sticker looks a lot better than the Shattered Web sticker, and for that reason it might be able to rise in price just other than that hype, but because it actually looks like a decent sticker. There's one sticker I didn't mention that's common, and that's the Battle Scarred, and I'm going to mention both of those at the end. Moving on into our holos though, first up here we got the Enemy Spotted holo, and I think this sticker, I think all of these holos actually look pretty good. The problem with the enemy spotted holo is there's just not good crafts for it. Enemy spotted looks great if you want to create the pink panther on the Panthera Anka, but that's an expensive skin. There's not a lot of those that are actually going to be crafted. It's going to hold a pretty high price point, that Panthera Anka. And this sticker doesn't have too many other ones that it fits well on. Moving on into the Coiled Strike holo here, I think the Coiled Strike holo actually looks really good. I was impressed by how nice this one looked in game. I think this one has a little bit more potential for crafts. I mean, it's not too specific as the enemy spotted is. That's pretty specific in my opinion. The Coiled Strike definitely has a lot of potential. I could see this one going up to probably around $2 in the future. Now with this being said, almost all of these stickers right now are pretty low and almost guaranteed to be the lowest they'll be for a long time. These stickers will most likely all go up in value. That's just how the demand of these stickers is. But there's a lot of stickers that are going to go up slightly and a lot of them that could potentially take off. Finally, moving on into the Broken Fang holo here. Now this one is my favorite of the three. The Broken Fang holo is the one I'm personally going to be picking up a couple of. I think this one definitely has a lot of potential. Like I said, for that reason, I'm probably going to pick up about 6 of these ish. I think they could definitely push a price point of $3 or $4 in the far future, and that's a really good return on investment if it's able to push up to that point. Now I think that's definitely a year or two away at the least, but if you look at the graph here, you can definitely pick up one of these for not too expensive, looking at maybe 75 cents. That's not terrible for something that could definitely push up a high price point in the future. Moving on into our 2 foils here. First up, Ancient Beast foil, absolutely disgusting. It looks terrible. I don't even want to mention it. It's such a bad sticker for a foil. It's got some potential because it's so cheap right now, but no one wants this. It looks absolutely garbage. Now moving on into the Stone Scales foil, I like this one a lot. This is another sticker I'm going to be picking up, and that's just my personal like of the sticker. I think it's got some investment potential, only going for $2.39 right now. We saw the gold web foil go for pretty cheap at first and then soar up to pretty expensive, but I think this one will probably hold a price point of around $5-ish. Same with the gold web foil, and when the next operation comes, it'll probably get a pretty decent increase in price. Moving on into the 2 most important stickers of the video. First up here, we got the Battle Scarred Normal. Now the Battle Scarred Normal I think is definitely going to be good for a lot of budget crafts. I think it looks amazing on the red line. I might even throw one on my red line, it looks so good. The color combination of black and red has a lot of potential with a lot of good mild tier skins like the red line. It's got a lot of budget skins that are in that $10 to $20 range that look good on it, and for people who don't spend a lot of money on the game could definitely pick one of these up for 80 cents. I don't think that's too far out of the budget. I think this definitely has a potential in the future to reach a pretty decent price point. And for that reason, this is one of the stickers I'm probably going to grab a decent amount of. Moving on into the most important sticker of the video, the Battle Scarred holo. Now the Battle Scarred holo currently has a price of around $4.50, and this one has been the most volatile, going from prices from around $3.50 all the way up to $5 in the past month. I think this one definitely has a lot of potential. I think this one has the most potential out of any of these stickers. I'm definitely going to pick up some of these. I'm not exactly sure where the price is going to go. It's a pretty interesting sticker as it kind of resembles the Furia holo, but at the same time it doesn't resemble it much at all. I think the color combination fits so well with so many different guns, and I think for that reason it's going to hold a pretty decent value. I definitely think we could see people paying a pretty penny for this. And for that reason, this is definitely one that I'm personally going to get in, and I'd probably suggest you get in it as well. Now, I don't know if $4.50 is really going to be the bottom line for it though. If you look at the graph, there's a lot of ups and downs, and it has a lot of potential to go up and stay up, but it could also go down to maybe $3.50-ish and stay there as well. We've seen a lot of stickers selling for pretty cheap, and when a lot of people buy the pass at the end, if it is potentially discounted, I think we could definitely see a lot of these stickers dropping in price. Now this is just my opinion. We might never see a discounted pass again. That is very possible, as Valve wants to keep all of their money. but I think this sticker definitely has some potential. And if you buy in now for $4.50, or if you wait till the pass is discounted, you might save a buck or two per, but that's a risk that it might be worth it to you or it might not be worth it. If you're planning on getting in the sticker and holding it long term, I definitely suggest you find a price that you are aiming for, and when it hits that price, buy up. But overall, the Battle-Scarred Holo has a lot to offer, and for that reason, it is obviously the most desirable of the Broken Fang stickers. But that's all I have for today, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed. There's a lot to unpack in these Broken Fang stickers. There may only be about 16 of them, but there's a lot of investment potential moving forward. I just want to thank you guys so much for everything, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.